Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make this little character. His name is Karimero. I really do hope I pronounced that properly. He is the star from a children's TV series that you can find in a couple different languages like Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, and Italian. He is the only black one in the family of yellow chickens, and he wears half of his eggshell still on his head. So that's what the white part is on the top of his head. To let you know, the bands that I'll be using are about 96 black bands, 3 yellow bands, 1 red band, and about 64 white bands. I will be using 1 loom, and our loom will be in its original position with the arrows facing down. I will use 2 light blue 7mm pony beads for the eyes, and I can show you how to do that with bands. I'm going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to use double bands, black, and I'm going to go from the left up to the center, and then center down to the right. We're going to go down 3 times on the right, double bands, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do the same thing on the left using double bands, going down 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to close this off. So we're going to go from the left down to the center, and then center up to the right. Now we're going to fill in the middle. So go down using double bands. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You might want to push your bands down. Now we're going to do the neck. So I'm going to use 3 bands and go down once. Now, double bands, we're going to add the shoulders. So I'm going to go from the center down to the right, and then center, oops, my band went flying. Now center down to the left. Now go down once, double bands on the right, and double bands on the left. Now I'm going to show you how to do the arms. What we're going to do is we're going to use a single band, black color, and we're going to double this. And I only need 3 sections on the loom, so I'm just going to use the bottom portion. So take a single, you want to give it a stretch, and you want to double it. And then you can just attach to the loom. We're going to do this again, single band, stretch it so it's easier for you to loop up, double it, and then attach to the loom. One more time, single, give it a stretch, double it, and attach to the loom. We're going to do the same thing for his left arm on the opposite side of the loom. So a single, give it a stretch, double it, and attach to the loom. Single, stretch, double, attach to the loom. One more time. Single, double, and attach. Now what we're going to do is the little fingers. So this one's going to be just a little bit tricky. You can do this on your loom or with your hook. I'm going to show you how to do this both ways, and you need a total of 4. We are going to attach 2 on one arm and then 2 on the other arm. So you can take a single, stretch, double, attach to your loom in a different spot, take a single, and you want to cap the end 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now grab your hook. You want to reach in and grab your bottom bands, and you don't want to go forward because the bands are going to break. You want to grab your bottom bands, reach up, slide around your peg, and then go forward. And you can remove off the loom. And you're going to attach this to the end. And now we need another one for this arm, and I'm going to do this with the hook. So you're going to take a single band and wrap around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 loops. Now take a single band, double it. You're going to attach to your hook, support with your finger, pinch, and slide on and grab both ends. Now you're going to slide on, so we have a total of 2. And we're going to do the same thing for the other side, so you can use your loom or your hook. So I'm going to use the hook, take a single and wrap 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab a single, double, support, grabbing both ends, and slide on the other arm. We're going to do this again, and I'm going to use the loom. So you want to take a single, double, and attach. Take a single and cap the end 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab your hook, reach in, moving that cap band out of the way, grabbing your bottom bands, and slide over the loom. And go up. Remove, and attach. Now our arms are done, so it's just a matter of looping up. So with your hook, you want to reach in, and you want to move these fingers out of the way, his hand out of the way, and you want to reach in and grab this bottom band. So reach in, moving all these bands out of the way, grabbing, sliding over, and around and up. Continue to go up, sliding around your peg, around, and you can remove this off the loom very slowly. And I'm going to attach on the left side at the shoulders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your 6th peg going down. Gonna loop up the right side. So you want to only grab these bands here. So reach in, moving the hands out of the way and grabbing the bottom 2. Slide over and around and up. Slide around and up. And remove off the loom. Going to fix the loops here and attach on the 6th peg going down on the right. Now we're going to continue with the body. We're going to take double bands, black color, and we're going to go down one more time on the right and once on the left. Now we're going to close this off with double bands. I'm going to go from the left down to the center and then center up to the right. We're going to go down twice using double bands, and the last spot we're going to make his tail first and then add it. So grab double black bands and go down once and then twice. Now I'm going to show you how to make his tail just using the pegs below. So you want to grab double bands, and I'm just going to, we only need to go down with 2 spots. So grab double bands and go down once, grab a single band, and we're going to go from the right down to the center. Grab a single band and go down on the right once. Now a single band, we're going to go from the center down to the right. Grab a single band and we're going to cap the end on the right 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now grab your hook and we're going to loop. So reach in where the cap band is at the bottom on the right, and you want to grab your top single band, which is going up to the center. Reach in the center, grab that single band and go up to the right. Reach back in at the bottom, grab that single band and go up. Reach in, grabbing the double bands and go up. You can remove this off the loom. What I like to do is with my hook, I'm just going to remove the middle section just so it keeps its form and it doesn't get stretched. Remove off. So put your hook in and remove off. Now what I'm going to do is attach 2 of the loops to the top peg here in the middle and the other 2 loops at the bottom peg in the center. And push down. Now we're going to do his legs. So what I'm going to do is at the ends on the left and the right, I'm going to push the bands down. Now taking a single band, I'm going to give it a bit of a stretch, double it, and we're going to do this 3 times going down on the right. 1, double, 2, single, doubled, and 3. We're going to do the same thing on the left. So grab a single, give it a stretch, double, and attach, single, double, and attach, and one more time. Single, double, and attach. Now with your hook, you can, if your bands are really twisted, you can fix them by just moving this with your hook around the bands. Like some of mine are just a little bit twisted, and I noticed I lost my doubled single. And just fixing. Now we're going to do his feet. So this is just 3 pieces, and here we did 2 for his arms. So now we're going to make 3 on each side. So I'm going to use my hook, and I'm going to take a single and wrap this around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grabbing a single, going to double it, and attach. Grabbing both ends, and now I'm going to slide on the bottom for his foot. We're going to do this again. Wrap around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single, doubled, and slide on. One more time. Single, wrapped around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single, double, and slide on. Just going to turn the loom around. Now we need to make 3 more for the right. So I'm just going to use my hook, my loom. Single, doubled, and a cap band wrapped 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grabbing my hook, reach in, slide around and up. Remove off the loom. And then attach. Again, single, doubled, cap band, wrapped 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grabbing my hook, reach in, and loop up. Make sure all your loops are attached. We're going to do this again one more time. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab your hook, reach in, slide around, and up, and remove. Now we're going to finish off the body, but just to show you, this is what you should have. Now what we're going to do now is take a single black band, and we're going to make an upside down triangle right at the top here. So it's just upside down. Next we're going to take a single black, and we're going to make just a triangle. So they're overlapping on the second peg in the center. Next we're going to attach the eyes on the third peg, and I'm going to use pony beads, but first I'm going to show you how to do his eyes with the bands. So you want to take a single black band and your hook, and you want to wrap this around 4 times. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now take a single blue, and you're going to wrap this twice on either side. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Now we're going to do the other one, so push down, grabbing a single black, go around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab a single blue, go around twice on either side. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Now grab a single black band, and we're going to slide the eyes on. Support with your finger, and you want to pinch the eyes and slide on. Pinch and slide on, and you want to attach on the third peg going down on the left to the third peg on the right. Now I'm going to show you to do this with the beads, grabbing a single black, pinch, and slide the eyes on. And just put the eyes to the sides. Now I'm going to show you how to do the beak. For the beak, we're going to use 3 yellow bands and a single black. So grab a single yellow and your hook, and you want to wrap this around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grabbing another single yellow, you're going to wrap this around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now grab a single yellow, and you're going to double this. Support with your fingers, grab it with the hook, pinch, and slide on. Now grab both ends. And you can straighten out your bands now, so we don't have to fix at the end. So just make sure that the loops are just nice and neat. Now grab a single black, support with your finger, and you're going to pinch the yellow bands and slide them on. Now you're going to slide this on, and I twisted it. We're going to slide this on the left peg, fourth peg going down, to the fourth peg going down on the right, and give it a push down. Now we're going to attach a single band, and we're going to make a holding band just below the arms in a triangle. We need another one right below in a triangle. Now we're ready to loop up, and when we get to the mouth area, these bands, we're going to add a single red, just like I did here. So grab your hook, and I'm going to put my hook down for a second and take a single band, and we need to cap the end here 3 times in the center. So go around with a single band. 1, 2, and 3. Now grabbing your hook, we're going to loop up this section in the center here. So 1, 2, and 3. So reach in, moving the cap band out of the way, and grab your top 2 bands, which are going up to the center. Reach back in, grabbing the next 2 bands, and they're going up to the right. Reach back in for the last 2, and they're going up to the left. Now I'm going to loop the legs up. So we want to reach in, and we only want to grab these bands here. So you got to move the feet out of the way, and you want to make sure that all the bands are out of the way, and grab those 2 bands and slide around your peg and then go up. Continue. Slide around and up. Now I'm going to continue looping up on the left side, and here you want to stick your hook in and move the bands around to loosen up some tension, and grab your bottom 2. Slide around and up. Move the holding band out of the way and up. Going to move the arm out of the way and grab the shoulder bands. Now I'm going to do this on the right side. So reach in, moving the foot out of the way, grabbing the bottom 2, and go around and up. Around and up. Again, you want to loosen the tension up, reaching for your bottom 2, and go around your peg. Move the arm out of the way. And now we're going to loop up the 2 sections in the middle. So we did the tail. So reach in. I only grabbed 1 and go up 1 and 2. Now we're going to loop the neck. So reach in, grabbing the 3 bands, and go up. Now take your hook and a single red band, and you want to wrap this around your hook 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can just fix that nice and flat so there's 4 loops around your hook. Now I'm going to reach in for the top 2 bands, and I'm going to slide this red band on. So pinch, slide on, and push the red band down, and I'm going to open up this teardrop to go around the beak, and then pull the beak through. Okay? Now reach in, grabbing the next top 2 bands, and they're going up to the right. Reach back in, grabbing the last 2, and now we're just going to loop the face. So I'm going to go on the right and go straight up. Moving the eye band out of the way, moving the holding band out of the way. On the left side, Move the eye band out of the way, holding band out of the way. Now reach in on the fourth peg going down in the center and grab your bands and go forward. Now grab a single black band and you're going to make a holding slip knot at the top. So reach in, grab both ends, and you want to slide over and then bring it to the top. Now we're ready to remove. So I'm just going to use my hook. And this is what you should have. And now I'm going to show you how to fix. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the eyes to the front. And if you used bands, what you want to do is just stretch them around, move them around, and just fix them nice and flat. Now, taking your hook, we're going to hide the slip knot to the back, turn them around, and you're going to go through the center of the head, grabbing the band and bring it through. Turn them around. You can pull the beak out, fix it around, bring the red band a little bit under, and for his hands you can just pull each piece, fixing it nicely. Stretch the arm out. And for his legs, straighten it out. Turn him around, and you can just bring the tail. I'm just pulling the cap band and bring it towards the top. Now for his feet, you're going to turn him upside down and around just like this. And grabbing your hook, what you're going to do after fixing each of these pieces, pull them out, and fixing the cap bands, you're going to take your hook and on this piece here to the far left, you're going to grab two of the bands, so just two of the bands that are facing the back, and you're going to bring it around the center one and bring the center one to the back and then squish the two to the front. And then just bend it towards the back. And now for the right foot, we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use this piece of his, I'm going to call them toes. So stretch this around, and two of the loops you're going to grab and you're going to stretch around the center one. So I'm just stretching it around the middle one. Bringing that middle one towards the back and the front ones towards the front. Kind of like what I do in the Ninja Turtle, my Ninja Turtle tutorial. And then you just bend and then bend it down. Now if you have a black marker, what you want to do, if you use the beads, you can just make little circles for the eyes. And now I'm going to show you how to do the hat, or the half an eggshell. So the first thing that I'm going to do is adjust this properly. I'm going to count 8 single bands and put them to the side. Because we're going to go around 8 times, I don't want to lose count and I don't want you to lose count. So if you do lose me at any point in time, you can just count my bands to see which row I'm at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, grabbing one single band from our counted pile, I'm going to go from the left up to the center, but I'm going to twist the band and make a figure 8. Now, going from the center down to the right, we're going to do the same thing, make a figure 8. Now go down twice on the right, and you're going to make a figure 8, 1 and 2. I'm going to push the bands down. Well, now we're going to close this off, so I'm going to go from the center up to the right, figure 8. We're going to do the same thing on the left. Go down twice and then close it off. 1, 2, and then close it off. Oops. I'm going to push my bands down, going from the left down to the center, and I'm going to push down. Taking another single band from our counted section, we're going to go from the left up to the center, but we're not going to do a figure 8, we're just going to go straight. Now, from the center down to the right, you're just going on top of the other band, so go down twice on the right, 1 and 2. Closing this off from the center up to the right, and go down twice on the left, 1, 2, push the bands down, and close this off from the left down to the center. Now grab your hook, reach in for the bottom and grab the bottom 2 bands, and you're going to just bring them over the peg. We're just going to go counterclockwise by grabbing the bottom 2 bands on each peg and bring them over. The top here on the left, bring it over. Now in the center, if you can't grab the bands, then just bring the bands down and then reach in and grab the bottom 2 and bring it over. On the right side now, bottom 2, bottom 2, bottom 2. Push your bands down. Now grabbing a single from our counted pile, you're going to go from the left up to the center, center down to the right, and go down twice on the right. 1 and 2. Now we're going to close this off, center up to the right, and repeat this on the left side. Go down twice, 1 and 2, and close it off. Oh, I lost my band. From the left down to the center. You might want to push your bands down, grab your hook, reach in the center and grab the bottom 2. Bring it over. On the left, bottom 2, bring it over. Grab the bottom 2 and just go around the peg. Bottom 2, bottom 2, and bottom 2. Push your bands down, grab a single from your counted pile, go from the left up to the center, center down to the right, and go down twice on the right, 1 and 2. Close this off from the center up to the right, and repeat on the left side, 1 and 2. Close it off, left down to the center. Grab your hook, reach in at the bottom, grab the bottom 2, bring it over, and again go counterclockwise. On the right side now. Push your bands down. We went around 4 times. So now for the 5th, we're going to go from the left up to the center, center down to the right, and go down twice on the right. 1, 2, and close this off. Repeating on the left side. 1, 2, close it off. Grab your hook and repeat the steps. Grab the bottom 2 and go around. Don't miss one of the pegs. Push your bands down, grabbing from a single from our counted pile. This is going around the 6th time now. Center down to the right and go down twice. 1, 2, close it off. Repeat on the left. 1, 2, close it off. Grab your hook and reach in for the bottom 2 and repeat on each peg. On the right, grab the bottom 2, push your bands down, and now I'm at the 7th row. From the left up to the center, center down, and go down twice. 1 and 2, close this off. Go on the left. Repeat. 1, 2, and close it off. Push down. Grab a bottom single. Oh, sorry, double bands here at the bottom. Grab 2 bands and go around. Grab 2 bands, bottom 2. Bottom 2, push down. We're at the last row now. Grabbing the last band, you're going to put from the left up to the center, center down, and go down twice. 1, 2. Close it off. Repeat on the left. 1, 2, and I'm just going to push down, close it off. Grab your hook, reach at the bottom for the bottom 2 and bring them over. Bottom 2, bottom 2, bottom 2, bottom 2, and I'm just going to push the bands down so they don't slide off when I'm trying to remove this off the loom. So now grab your hook, you're going to reach in at the top center and remove the bands off. Reach in on the left top peg and remove the remove the top 2 bands here. And you're going to go around, so bring your hook in, remove the bands. Remove the bands. Now at the center, reach in and remove the bands. You're at the 3rd peg on the right, reach in and remove the bands. On the 2nd peg on the right, and the top peg on the right. Now grab a bottom single white band, attach to your hook, support with your finger, and you're going to slide just a couple of bands at a time onto that single band. And just keep going. Now grab the other end here off your finger, put it on the hook. Now you're going to do a slip knot. Don't pull too hard before the band breaks. With your hook, reach in through the center and come out of the hole at the top and just bring that band in to hide the slip knot. Now you're going to just stretch the hat up, open a bit. Grab your guy, your Karimero, and slide this on his head. And just squeeze the hat a little bit and put his face flat, and he's done. I do hope you enjoyed Looming with Cheryl. Please subscribe down below. I have a lot more designs to load, and I'll see you next time with another. Bye for now.